Hello and welcome to the LaoisToday QuizCast in association with our kind sponsors, the Square Bar in Market Square, Portlaoise. I am your host and quizmaster, Mark Comerford, and I'm joined by two special guests today. Our first contestant is the voice and the face of LaoisToday. It's the Annanock Waterboy, Mr. Stephen Miller.
Good evening, Mark, and thanks for having me on the LaoisToday quiz.
The QuizCast. And
sorry.
his opponent, contestant number 2, once appeared on RT's First Dates. He is one of Laois's top referees and an expert on everything from hurling to politics. It's Camross man, Eoin Scully. Eoin, you're wearing the Camross jersey there. Senior football or senior hurling champions. All right, once again, yeah. Hurling. And I believe to mark this wonderful occasion of a championship once again for Camross, you have a small little wager yourself and Stephen have been working on.
Yeah, no, I've a wager there now. Look, Stephen's well loved in Camross there, and we always say to him, upon the old Camross gear when Camross is playing. So, because Laois is represented by Camross, maybe if Stephen wins, I'm more than gladly wear a LaoisToday top on Sunday at the match against Naas, and if I win, it's not going to happen anyway. But he might wear an old Camross top himself and see how he gets on.
We'll take you up on that one. Look, we've had run-ins with Camross in LaoisToday. There's no point in saying otherwise, and everyone sort of knows that there has been sort of
we didn't.
issues in the past. But it's in the past, obviously. And I have nothing but the highest regard for what Camross hurlers have achieved over the years. And you're wearing the Camross t-shirt, you're not wearing the Camross jersey. But what I do love about the tradition of hurling in Camross, the 2 stars on the crest that signify 2 Leinster championships. And I was actually only reading back the interview I did with PJ Cuddy during COVID, where he mentioned that he won 2 Leinster club medals. He played an All-Ireland club final. He won one in 76 and he won one in 96. And there is no Laois club has a tradition quite like it. So that tradition is just brilliant. And the height of regard for that. And the very best of luck to Camross representing Laois on Sunday in Moore Park. I think they have a chance to get into a Leinster final. Now, someone else was saying to me, Naas are favourites. And this isn't the podcast for previewing the match or anything, but the very best luck. And if you beat me on, I'll wear the Camross jersey in Moore Park on Sunday.
Oh, no problem. I'll present it to you and all.
Something to look forward to, lads. All right, so this is round 1. So it's going to be a last 16 round, which means we've got 4 rounds with a maximum of 10 scores each. Now, this is a kind of a trust-based question, a trust-based quiz. We're all friends here, so no phones, no conferring, and we'll need the answers fairly quickly, but I'll be the judge of all that.
You don't have your lovely assistant with you, Mark?
I don't have my lovely assistant, Alan, to help me keep the scores. Not today. He'll be here for some of the other games, but I'm going to manage it myself, or at least try my best. So without further ado, we'll go straight into round 1, the Golden Goose. So to give you a brief outline of how this works, I'm going to give you both a set of names, be it players, cities, teams, etc., and a category. So, for example, All Ireland wins, and I want you to give me the correct answer. So the correct answer there will be worth 2 points. If you give me the most incorrect answer, or as I like to call it, our ugly duckling, you get -1. So that's the rules for the first question. And I'm going to let Eoin, our guest, I'm going to let you choose A or B for the set of questions. 2 sets of questions here. You can have A or B.
I'll go A.
A. Okay. So, round 1, Eoin. Tell me, who has the most Republic of Ireland caps? Is it Richard Dunne, Paul McGrath, Shane Long, or Paddy Bonner?
Richard Dunne. Richard
Dunne is our ugly duckling, which means you've made a terrible start, and you're on -1. Richard Dunne has 80 caps, Paddy Bonner 81, Paul McGrath 83, and Shane Long 88.
That's a tough question.
That's -1.
What size are you at least today, Stephen?
Not big enough.
Okay, Stephen, your golden goose question. Who has the most All-Ireland football titles out of these 4 counties? Cork, Tyrone, Meath, or Galway?
Most. Galway. They're third on the roll of honour.
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
good.
they have about
Galway
9, I think. They have 8 or 9, have they?
They have 9. You're showing off now. They have 9.
Wouldn't have been sure of that.
Cork
But
and Meath are on 7 apiece.
Yeah.
And Tyrone have 4.
4 Tyrone have, yeah. Would you have got that on?
Owen.
No, I thought Cork, but I knew it wasn't Tyrone. I would thought Cork.
Yeah, how many do
I
Cork
would have
have?
thought Cork as well, yeah.
How many do Cork have?
7.
And what do Meath have?
7 as well.
7 as well. And Galway have 9.
Galway have 9.
Okay, yeah. I know I heard of one recently that Galway were third. They reckon Kieran Murph of Off the Ball, and now second captains, reckons where he's from in Milltown around Tuam has the most amount of Ireland medals per square mile than any other where else in Ireland or something. So
well, we're going into round 2. This is our Leash round. Rules are a little bit more simple for this. So it's a leash-based question. A correct answer is 1 point and there's no minus. So quick look at the scores. Owen, you're on -1 and Stephen, you are on 2. So, Owen, round 2, Leash. In what year did Laois win their only men's senior All-Ireland championship?
In hurling. Sorry, repeat the question.
Yeah. In what year did Laois win their only men's senior All-Ireland championship?
1915.
Correct.
well, yeah.
No bonus points, but can you tell us who they beat?
Cork.
It was indeed Cork.
Ballygeehan.
6-2 to 4-1 in front
Ballygeehan,
of 12,000 people in Croke Park. So that brings you up onto a grand total of 0. Stephen, your Laois-based question. Having won Leinster in 2003, 3 Laois players went on to win All-Stars. Name them.
Fergal Byrne, Joe Higgins, and Tom Kelly.
Yeah, you kind of ruined my question there. I was hoping you might struggle on one of them, but no.
Rolled off tongue.
Yeah.
Rolled off the tongue.
I'd have got your one right. Would you have got that on?
Yeah, I would have got that one. Yeah, I would have got that one.
I would have got 1915 too. They lost the 1916 final to Clare.
Yeah.
So I could have stumbled in 1916, but no. So they had a reunion game or sort of a game in Balacolla because they were represented by Ballygeehan.
Yeah, it
was in Balacolla. They played Cork.
Yeah.
And they got the black and yellow jerseys. That's the colour Laois wore at the time. And
that's
they were
right.
the Heat jerseys. Sorry?
Ballygeehan.
Ballygeehan, yeah. They did 4 in a row between...
That was the club championship. The club champions of your county represented Laois. So Leaks was back then, 1915.
Yeah. Was it that way? Yeah. Yeah, I haven't actually. There has been. I think Teddy Fenley did a book on it, but it was before LaoisToday was set up. So I'm not. LaoisToday was set up in 2015. So the centenary of that was, or LaoisToday was 2017. The centenary that was 2015. So we sort of missed the coverage
match against Cork in 2015
in Balacolla. Yeah. Right, Mark. What's the score?
4-0. The score, I'm sure you're happy to hear, is you're on 3 and Owen is on 0.
3, okay.
Right.
So, but you can make it up, Owen. You can make it up here. You have a chance. So round 3 is reeling in the years. I'm going to give each contestant a designated year. You have to tell me the winners of 3 specific competitions. It's 1 point per correct answer.
Okay.
After that, there is an optional bonus question from that year. Contestants can try their luck on that one. You don't necessarily have to take it. If you get the bonus question right, it's an extra point. If you get the bonus question wrong, it's -1. So we'll see how it goes. Owen, your year is 2000.
What
I
age
want
were you
you
on?
to give me the winners.
About 8 or so, were you?
It was 12.
12. Okay, sorry, yeah. Go on, okay.
I want you to give me the Euros winners, the All-Ireland Ladies Senior Football winners, and the Six Nations winners.
Okay. Six Nations winners was England. The Euro 2000 was won by France with a golden goal. And the All-Ireland Ladies Football final, is that right?
Yep.
Mayo.
I'd say you're 3 out of 3.
3 out of 3 indeed.
Well done.
England won the first ever Six Nations after in the Five Nations. Mayo beat Waterford, and France did indeed win with the golden goal against Italy in the final. So that brings you up to a total of 3.
We're level, are we?
Level with Stephen. We're level, but you have a round in hand, Stephen. Okay, so your year is 2012. Exact same competitions. I want the Euros, the All-Ireland Ladies Football, and the Six Nations.
Euros, the All-Ireland, and the Six Nations. The ladies was Cork. The Euros was Spain. And what's the other one? Oh, the Six Nations.
Six Nations.
Wales.
3 out of 3 again.
You know what? I wasn't sure. I wasn't confident. Wasn't fucking confident on the rugby or the ladies, and even the soccer. I can't even remember. I think
Cork beat Kerry in the ladies' final. Spain beat Italy in the
4-0, was it?
And Wales did indeed.
Did Spain hammer?
Yeah.
Did Spain hammer Italy in that final?
Yeah, 4-0.
4-0.
Yeah.
Ah, yeah. No, that was a brief memory of it.
Right, Eoin, you have an option here. You can go with your bonus question, which if you get it right, it's an extra point, and if you get it wrong, you lose a point. But you're 3 behind, so
no, go for it.
Kind of need to go for it. Okay, 2000. What American football movie starring Denzel Washington was released in this year?
Remember the Titans.
Fantastic answer.
Come on, oh, fucking hell. I wouldn't have got that one.
Fantastic answer. It moves you on to 4 points. Stephen, do you want to take the risk of a bonus question, or do you want to keep your 2-point lead going into the last round?
Have I a 2-point lead?
Make it interesting, Miller.
6-4.
You're 6-4 ahead.
And how many points are at stake in the final round?
3.
Okay, and that's the one where we put in the answer, is it?
Yeah.
Okay, so if I miss this one, I go down to 5.
Yeah, you'll only be a point ahead going into the last round.
And Eoin would have to beat me by 2 scores in the final round to beat me.
It'll certainly make it more interesting.
Yeah, I'll take the risk. If I take this risk, have I won? No. It could still be a tie.
No, if you get this right, you'll be 3 ahead.
Okay, and it could still be a tie. Okay.
3 points.
Yeah, no, we'll go for it. But
okay.
Go on.
In 2012, who won the Formula One championship?
Oh.
And I want the driver, not the
driver. Jensen Button.
Car. -1. It was Sebastian Vettel for Red Bull.
I wouldn't have a clue. Not a clue.
Yeah.
Not even a real sport, in my opinion.
Exactly. Agree with you.
Alan somewhere is shouting the correct answer.
Yeah. I have a weak spot.
So I have a weak spot. On 5.
And Owen on 4.
That leaves you on 5. Owen is on 4. Okay, now. Round 4 are head-to-head round. 3 numbers-based questions. So both contestants get the same questions for this round. And to maintain the integrity of the quiz, each contestant must write the answer in the chat box and send it directly to me. So that way nobody has an advantage and there can't be any cheating. So I would like these as quick as possible, lads. We'll go with the first question. How many caps did Rob Kearney win for Ireland? Into the chat box, please.
Not counting Lions caps, are you?
No, just for Ireland. Okay, lads. Stephen has gone with 99. Eoin has gone with 89. The correct answer is 95, which means Stephen is just closer.
So I get that one because I'm closer, is it?
You're closer, yes.
Jesus Christ,
You're
that's
closer, so that moves you up to 6 points.
that's a I didn't really
So
deserve that
6-4.
one now, but
Well, we have to give the point. You can't just be. If I was expecting you to get the dead right answer, this would be an extraordinarily difficult round.
okay.
But you're happy to give up the point. I'm sure Eoin will take it if you don't want that point.
I'll take more than a point off now.
So I need one more point. I only need one more point, and I'm home and hose.
How many Laois senior hurling championships have Port Laois won? Eoin is saying 11. Stephen said 10. Eoin on the ball with 11.
Ah, jeez, I had fucking 11 written down. I deleted. He's back there.
Nice one, Eoin.
Owen keeps
You're
having
back
to change.
entirely. It's 6 points to 5. So we're really going down to the wire here.
I shouldn't have taken that bonus point. I'm fucking stupid.
You shouldn't have
said Richard Dunn.
Point. No. Here we go. The final question. Now, if Stephen gets this wrong and Eoin gets it right, I do have a tiebreaker. So we'll see if we need it. How many Laois senior football championships have Ballinakil won?
Oh boy,
What? Repeat the question?
How many Laois senior football championships have Ballinakil won?
Like Ballinakil or Spink or Ballinakil?
Ballinakil. So, Stephen says 1. Eoin says 2. It's 1. Stephen is our winner.
The very first one.
Ballinakil won the first ever Laois championship. Yeah, in 1888, they beat Knock in the first ever senior football final.
That would be the local derby. Knock could be Spink.
Ah.
Well, look, thanks, Owen.
So.
You're all right. You're all right.
I'll have a leash today. Come
we
in
have
to
to
me.
Get a leash.
I'm not here Tuesday, Wednesday, or Thursday, but I might be here Friday. Yeah. I'll arrange to get you a leash today, top, and you can have a few here.
That's all right. No bother. No bother.
Do a swap with you. I'll do a swap with you.
Sure, he won't be beating your door down.
As a good sport, Owen. As a good sport, drop me in a Camross jersey, and I'll wear it to Moore Park on Sunday.
Good man. I like that. I'll get you.
I'll honor the deal regardless. All I care that I'm into the next round. That was a good game, though.
It was 7-5. It's about as tight as it gets.
I shouldn't have taken.
You won't go away empty-handed.
I shouldn't have taken.
You won't go away empty-handed on. Stephen is kindly going to organise some sort of a little prize or a hamper for all our contestants. So I'm sure you'll be well kitted out in your LaoisToday apparel on the way to the final at the weekend.
I get you. There'll be a hat anyway. There'll be a 2023 LaoisToday hat, and I'll be a few other bits and pieces. Everyone will get the same goodie bag, and you'll also own. We'll put them on the standby list, Mark. If anyone pulls out, you might come in through the back door, Owen.
I think he definitely deserves another chance at that.
Oh, lads, Richard Dunn.
Excellent performance, Owen, but
not excellent. Far from it.
Jesus.
The Denzel Washington one.
I'd say you'll be one of the better losers anyway. So, anyway, lads, we'll leave it at that.
Lad.
Thank you very much for playing.
Thanks very much for that. Thanks.
Cheers. Right.